Parents, family, friends, teachers, school administrators, members of the Green Bay Area Public School District School Board, and fellow graduates. Welcome to the Green Bay West High Class of 2018 graduation ceremony. I'm Senior Class President, and I will be the Master of Ceremonies this afternoon. At this time, I ask everyone to join me in honoring our country by standing for the national anthem, played by the Green Bay West High School Band under the direction of Ms. Glimley. Thank you, Ms. Glimley, band and orchestra members. Graduates, you may now be seated. Today, we will embark on a new and exciting journey, a journey that we have been dreaming about since kindergarten. We have succeeded. Some of us will continue to technical schools, some will go to universities, some will stay in Wisconsin, and some will venture out of state. But wherever our paths lead us, we will always remember West High School because of all the fond memories we made with the friends and staff. What we have learned over the past 4 years will help to guide us into our futures. These memories and lessons make us who we are and will shape us into who we are going to be. Sadly, this will be the last time we will all be together, class of 2018. We have worked hard for this day. Today, we wear our school colors for the last time together. Unfortunately, all things come to an end. This chapter in our lives is closing, and a new chapter in our lives is beginning. We will bring our experiences with us while we make new memories. Now to tell us a little bit more about her experience before we receive our diplomas is Kabao Yang.
Imagine how your life would be if you didn't have access to an education. David Foster Wallace explains in his graduation speech, "This is water, how education is the key to success." Learning how to really think means learning how to exercise some control over how and what you think. It means being cautious and aware enough to choose to what you pay attention to, and to choose how you construct the meaning from experience. The education that we have experienced at West High School has helped us to choose carefully how we are going to see the future. After my dad passed away in my sophomore year, I could have chosen to give up. I could have chosen to not succeed. I could have chosen to let this event be an excuse to not move forward. However, I chose to make my mom proud of me, and I am here today because of her and because of my choice to do the hard work, be compassionate, never give up, and move forward. Thanks to my teachers, I passed my classes because they were there to support me when I needed them the most. And here I am today speaking to you, our graduation day. I believe every parent, sibling, grandparents, family member, and friend want to see you graduate and be on stage today. I would like to tell those who have faced the struggles like I did to remember, never give up. Even though you're facing tough times in life, we must move forward and choose to see those hardships as the things that are going to make us become stronger people and perhaps turn our life around. By believing in yourself, you can pass any tough obstacle. The 2018 school year has finally come to an end, and I'm sad yet very excited to be done with high school. My experience as a West student has been phenomenal. I enjoyed every moment. In my 4 years of high school, I have learned about responsibility and that my peers and I are prepared for whatever is out there. West is a great place. We're a diverse school. When you walk into the cafeteria, you see students of all races sitting by one another, talking, becoming friends. You see students supporting each other in classrooms, and teachers who walk around helping students with their assignments. What I like most about West is the fact that we have great teachers who support students, push students to be successful. I will never forget what Ms. Vanderwall said to me and my peers, that in college, in the real world, you are responsible for your own assignments and your own actions. So take pride in what you do. Your professors are not going to tell you what you're missing, what you need to do. It is your responsibility to track down your own work. We won't have another Ms. Vanderwall nagging us anymore to do our work and do our best. We won't have a Wildcat Support Center or an after-school tutoring to help us anymore. Now we must go and choose to help others and ourselves to be successful. High school is a place to make memory with friends. It's also a place to have an idea of who we want to be and who we want to become. High school is preparing us to become young adults. You will have responsibilities, and those responsibilities could be paying for college, getting a job, paying for bills, taking care of our parents, or siblings. We can't always choose what happened in our lives, but we can and we have control over how we choose to see those responsibilities. Hopefully, high school and all those teachers and all those friends and all those sports and extracurriculars helped you to go out into the real world, especially for us graduating seniors. Remember, we chose to make West the best. West High graduates, you can choose to see this moment as an end or an opportunity at a new beginning. I choose to see this as an opportunity to seek a fresh start, relying on all those experiences I've received from my time here at West. We can choose to acknowledge who we were and who we want to be. We can choose to be helpful in making others successful. I believe that West High School chose us to be Wildcats now and forever. Thank you.
Thank you, Kabao, for showing us that our choices make the class of 2018 who we are. Next, I'd like to welcome Danielle Lefko to talk about our responsibilities to our world.
Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. That's what Steve Jobs once said. This thought comes to mind as I stand up here in front of you on this all-important day that we have been waiting for and hoping for many years. Whether you're going to college, entering the military, or joining the workforce, take your life into your own hands. Don't live your life to please others or to become someone you're not. You will only be truly happy once you start doing things for yourself. Everyone here today can proudly say that they have made it through 13 years of education. Despite the variety of challenges we have all faced, the first part of our journey has been relatively easy. Our path was laid out in front of us by our parents and teachers. Most of us haven't had to carry all of the responsibilities of life alone. As we go out into this world on our own, we will have to make many more decisions. These decisions are our responsibility and ours alone. As Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "One's philosophy is not best expressed in words. It is expressed in the choices one makes, and the choices we make are ultimately our responsibility." Your choices define you as a person, so make ones that you can be proud of. Set goals for yourself, and make choices that best support those dreams and goals. While it is only natural to seek the advice of others when we have important decisions to make, we must resist the tendency to follow the pack and do what everyone else is doing. Ultimately, the choices you make only impact you and should be only made in your best interest. It can be tempting to follow the lead of others and not stray from the norm. But in order to achieve success, sometimes we have to step out of our comfort zone. It can be scary and it can be tough, but these decisions are what define our future and who we are as individuals. I am here to tell you that facing tough decisions can be one of the most rewarding things that you can do. 4 years ago, I made the decision to transfer to West to pursue the IB Full Diploma program. I left behind friends I had known since kindergarten to go to a new place where I didn't know anyone. I was nervous and scared about the change. I knew I was taking a risk, but this was the path I saw to get me closer to my goals. I had to make the decision that was right for me. Nobody could make it for me. I made the difficult decision to take a chance, and I have never looked back. Because of that decision 4 years ago, I have gained valuable skills that can help me achieve my goals. The risk paid off. I can say that major decisions in life are scary, and they can make you want to run away from them, but don't. Face your challenges head on, and do what you think is best for yourself. The future holds great things for all of us if we take our lives into our own hands. We have the potential to change the world if that is what we want, or maybe just make our corner of the world a little bit better. Whatever you want, make sure the choice is yours. Consider your options, weigh your choices, ask for advice if you need to, and then make the best decision you can make. The world is waiting for you. The world is waiting for us.
Thank you, Danielle, for showing us we control the world we live in and changing it is up to us. Graduates, you are part of the Green Bay West High School's history. Soon, we will all join graduates from 1878 to 2017 in becoming Wildcat alumni. In honor of all those who have graduated from West, we will now sing our alma mater together for one final time before becoming Wildcat alumni. For those in the audience who'd like to join us in singing our alma mater, the lyrics are towards the back of today's graduation programs. The singing of our alma mater will be led by the Green Bay West High School Choral Ensemble under the direction of Mr. Piat. Thank you, Mr. Piat and choir members. And now Principal Jacobson will share a few words with us before recommending the class of 2018 for graduation.
Good afternoon, graduates, guests. I know that we are here this afternoon because you have met the academic requirements set forth by the Green Bay Area Public School District in meeting and exceeding those expectations. It's an important milestone in your life. Let's take a moment to give thanks to the people who have, in different ways, helped you reach this milestone. So first, let's appreciate and thank your leaders, your elected senior class. Included this afternoon is Master of Ceremonies and Senior Class President Haley Wotruba, Senior Class Vice President Samuel Storm. Please stand, Sam. Yeah. And Senior Class Secretary Daniela Lefko. Good job, guys. Thank you. I would also like to thank our senior class advisors, Ms. Corey Messenger and Ms. Lori Serrano. I'm going to ask you to hold on a minute for this next round of applause. There are people behind the scenes that have helped you through these last 16 years of school, all the way from kindergarten, pre-K, all the way up to today. And they are, in many ways, our unsung heroes, the people behind the scenes that make graduating and getting through school more enjoyable. Let me give you one example. Ms. Kuster, our athletic director and our head cook, I don't know Michelle's last name, well, I just know her as Michelle. And she came up to me, both of them, and said, hey, mid-semester or mid-year, we have this great opportunity to have an after-school dinner program. So all the kids can come in after school and eat for free. And I said, okay, that sounds like it's free? Sure, let's bring it on board. 500 emails later, I was able to get that program at our school. And out of the district, we are the smallest number of graduates, but we fed 100 kids almost nightly with that program. I don't know what that says about West. I think it says we like to eat. But what it says is that there are many people behind the scenes making your time at West successful and more enjoyable. And I'd like to list some of those people. So a big thank you, of course, and hold your applause, to all your teachers, your counselor, your social workers, coordinators, the school psychologist, admin, school secretaries, library staff, coaches, assistant coaches, paraprofessionals, tutors, athletic trainers, school nurse, custodian staff, and of course, our cafeteria staff. Thank you for all your hard work. Seniors, you have been an amazing class. Yes, Mackenzie, okay. I'm also proud to say that I'm confident to know that the staff at West High School has met our mission of empowering all students to build successful lives today and for the future. We educate all students to be college, career, and community ready, inspired to succeed in our diverse world. As an indication of achieving this mission, 76% of this class of 2018 attempted a college-level course. Furthermore, those who attempted, 89% are leaving this school with college credit. Additionally, those students and more have earned over $700,000 in scholarships. While all graduates today have worked hard to achieve the rite of passage, we'd like to identify at graduation our top 10 students who have worked extra long and hard to earn this distinguished honor. And so I would like to acknowledge their hard work and dedication. When I read each student's name along with their parents, I ask that you stand to be recognized and stay standing until I have acknowledged all 10. And please hold all applause until all 10 have been recognized. Ranked number 10, Melanie Shefchek, daughter of Steve and Marcia. Ranked number 9, Natalie Stevens, daughter of Steve and Mary. Ranked number 8, Jennifer Bishalia, daughter of Kathleen. Ranked number 7, Yuki Zhang, daughter of Junho. Ranked number 6, Louis Caldas, son of Rami and Enos. Ranked number 5, Elizabeth King, daughter of Russell and Valerie. Ranked number 4, Kelly Whiting, daughter of James and Denise. Ranked number 3, Andrew Jessen, son of Greg and Pamela. Our salutatorian, ranked number 2, Mackenzie Osmond, daughter of Mark and Jennifer. And our valedictorian, first in the graduating class of 2018, Daniela Lefko, daughter of Gary and Marcia. Well done, Wildcats. Thank you. You can be seated. I I want to recognize this afternoon the different paths students took to graduate. We have had a little under half of our students take one or more diploma courses. And we've had 8 students who have dedicated their final 2 years of high school to taking the full diploma course load. The International Baccalaureate program requires extensive exams after a 2-year course of study. West High literally joined the world last May in a round of exams that lasted from the beginning of May until the end of May. We were a part of a worldwide examination session. Also, we have a number of students who have graduated from our Bay-Link manufacturing program. So, an actual physical part was made at West, and it might end up in your lawnmower, or it might end up in a piece of machinery that will make a t-shirt that you are wearing today or in the future. We also have a number of students graduating from the Bridges Construction Program. On Quincy Street, not but 10 miles from here, West High School students helped build that house. And then we have students who got here today through our alternative education program. Not every student, believe it or not, enters high school seeing the value of education right away. But time and credit wait for no one. So these students often grow up and realize, I need to do this, I need to graduate. And our school today is graduating students from our GED 2 program, from the Academy, and from the PACE program, and also from our REPO program. And as I watched these seniors, and as I watched the students in my first year as principal, I learned 3 things about Wildcats. Number 1, I learned that you're good citizens. And I have to tell you, I learned this on my first day at West. I was in the cafeteria, and there was a kid sitting alone in one of the tables. And I just said something randomly, kind of sort of to myself, that kid's sitting alone. 3 of you heard me, and you went up and you sat with him. I have seen you open doors. I have seen you push students down the hallway that are in wheelchairs. I have seen generosity and kindness that have brought tears to my eyes. I have to say, you are amazing citizens. And when you go out into that big world, I need you to take that with you and show that world how great it means to be a citizen, what it means, what you can do to make this part of the corner of the world just a little bit better. And also vote. Everyone here needs to register to vote. That's super important. Also, you are okay with trying new stuff. You come back from a field trip, and it was the best experience of your life. You'd come back from various places in Wisconsin, and it was fascinating to hear you talk about that experience and how much you loved it. Also, you loved trying new foods. I had the awesome time of going in and trying the foods in the foods classes, and it was always different and interesting kind of ingredients that you tried out, and I loved being able to do that. Finally, you have showed up. Your class has had the best attendance rate out of all of the classes at West. You came to school as a class 94% of the time. 94% of the time you guys showed up. So I have to say, much of life is just about showing up. Some of you received scholarships just because you applied. You showed up. And I would also like to acknowledge our band today. Thank you for showing up these past 6 weeks. Okay, so what I need you to do now is go out to the workplace, to your military service, in your college, and show them the value of good citizenship, the importance of trying new things, and showing up. In short, show the world what it means to be a Wildcat. Dr. Langenfeld, upon the endorsement of the faculty of the Green Bay West High School, we who have expressed full faith and confidence in the achievements of this class and who have also verified the successful completion of their K-12 program of learning, I am honored to recommend to you the Green Bay West High School class of 2018.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the Board of Education and representing our board today are two of our trustees, Mr. Andrew Becker and Ms. Rhonda Sitnikow, as well as our administration, and with us celebrating our associate superintendents, Vicki Beyer and John Magus, and Executive Director Tom Ho. I want to extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you as we celebrate these extraordinary young men and women who sit before me, the graduating class of 2018. As you, the adults, have not only blessed us with your presence today, I personally want to thank you as well. Collectively, it takes everyone supporting students in their educational journey. The mission of the Green Bay Area Public Schools, as Ms. Jacobson spoke about, is to educate every child to be college, career, and community ready, which means that we need to do our very best to make sure that the students who sit before us today have every opportunity and skill to be able to successfully find their way to a 2-year or 4-year college, to the military, or to a career. And while the world is ever changing, I can be sure that a student's success is predicated with the help and support of those who are significant adults in the student's life. Students, I need your help on this, and I invite you to join me to think for just a moment about everyone who's helped you make this day possible, your high school graduation. And as you think about that, students, I owe a great debt of gratitude to these people, and I think we all do today. I want to publicly thank our families, our teachers, our staff, our administrators, our Board of Education, and every single significant adult in your lives. Please join me in thanking them in gratitude by a round of applause. So I was thinking about the graduating class of 2018. I realized that the class of 2018 is the first class where students only lived in the 2000s and most of their lives in the 21st century. Parents and guests, if you're as old as I am or lived, some of us remember Y2K, New Year's Eve, 1999, the day before the year 2000. Everyone was talking about something called this Y2K, and the great concern at that time really centered around the fact that there was concern that computer programs storing 2-digit figures, 99, wouldn't know how to respond with the change over to 2000. Many people were really worried, and I'm sure most of you can remember where you were that night. So what did people do? Well, some did nothing and trusted that somebody'd take care of it, and the technology folks had addressed the concern, and others went out and bought generators in case the electrical grid went down. Some filled their bathtubs with water. If anyone knows exactly why that occurred, please let me know. And many stockpiled food. And then the calendar changed, and we all got up the next day, and it was 2000. And we were okay. Everything was fine, the world didn't end. But these last 18 years, the world has become even more complex, I would offer. And the world that you live in, the world, graduates, that you've only lived in, is a rapidly changing world with many significant advancements that have helped make our lives easier in some respects, but perhaps even a little more challenging in others. Most notable is the change and the advancements in technology. When you think about technology, with the class of 2018, none of these things existed before you were born. iPods, smartphones, Facebook, MySpace, Snapchat, flash drives, YouTube, Google, Netflix, Hulu, apps, GPS, blogs, texting. The world has changed how we talk to one another, how we communicate, how we tell time, how we keep our calendars, how we entertain ourselves, and how we learn. And most importantly, how we see the world around us. Also, since 2000, the world has addressed some very challenging and very complex issues, many of them very tragic events where we saw people coming together in support of one another. But at the end of the day, it's shaped our lives, our day-to-day lives, through policy and practice and procedures. Some of us recall the 9/11 terrorist attack on the World Trade Center, the Iraq War, Hurricane Katrina, the Boston Marathon bombing, BP oil spill, the 2008 recession. The world is changing, but I would offer this to all of us, that these students that sit before us, these graduates, are really well prepared to embrace a complex, global, and changing world. They have been challenged to critically think. They have been challenged to give back to their community. Many of our graduates today have already earned industry certifications and are really prepared to enter the workforce. Some graduates have chosen to enter the military, and still others, many, many others in the group, have taken advantage, and you heard about this from Principal Jacobson, more than 100 ways to earn college credit. In addition to the graduating class here, across the district, the Green Bay Area Public School graduates can boast almost upward of $4 million in scholarships. They are ready to embrace the world. So graduates, I would offer, the world is very complex. And certainly since the year 2000, 1999 and then the year 2000, the world is changing rapidly. But there are some really important things that you can do to keep you anchored no matter what happens. It'll help you keep your feet firmly on the ground. First, and very, very, very important, build and keep and nurture relationships no matter where you are. At the end of the day, people typically wish they spent more time with those they love and a little less time on other things. And while our communication mode has changed dramatically, texting, tweeting, retweeting, I would offer this. Never lose sight of the fact that it's critically important to be respectful and kind and have those face-to-face conversations with each other. Be present for one another. It's very important. Relationships matter and will keep you anchored in this very, very changing world. Second, stay true to your values. Make good choices. In the words of the iconic Mr. Rogers, you rarely have time for everything you want in life, so you need to make choices, and hopefully your choices can come from a deep sense of who you are. In a rapidly changing world, it's also very important to know who you are and what's most important to you, because when those pressures come, and they will, you'll be able to find in yourself the way and the ability to make very thoughtful choices that'll serve you well in the future. And third, I would offer this: never forget where you came from. Our roots define who we are. They're the lens that we look through no matter how old we are in life. When I look back, I never forget the fact that I came from some very simple and humble beginnings, and that I was fortunate, along with my siblings, to have instilled in me the value of a hard day's work and the importance of giving back and leaving the world better than the way you came into it. And while my parents never had an opportunity to go to college, they had a strong belief in education, and they felt it was very important to help us find our purpose and to give back to the world. So as the world rapidly changes, it's important to always look back, reflect on your roots. It'll help and guide you and move you forward. So in closing, to you, the graduating class of 2018 from West High School. As you embrace this rapidly changing world, my hope, my wish for you is that you always recognize the importance of treating people with kindness and respect, nurturing relationships that will support you throughout your life's journey. My hope and my wish for you is that you always be your authentic self, staying true to your values, making life choices that align with who you are. And finally, that you never forget where you came from. You are always, always welcome in the Green Bay Public Schools and at West High. In doing so, I can assure you that you will be able to not only adapt to this complex and rapidly changing world around you, but you'll be able to achieve the dreams you hold in your heart today, bringing to the world your very best self. The world needs you, West High. Graduates, the world needs you. Thank you. Okay. And now, Principal Jacobson, it is my honor and my privilege to accept the graduating class from West High, recognizing that they have fulfilled all the requirements for the Green Bay Area Public Schools Board of Education and the great state of Wisconsin. Congratulations, class of 2018.
Thank you, Dr. Langenfeld, for your kind and thoughtful words. In just a minute, I'll be asking today's graduates to come forth to receive their diplomas. I'd like to explain to you some of the cords and stoles that they're wearing today. The baby blue silver cords are recognizing students who have taken one or more courses in the IB program. Students wearing the white stoles are full diploma IB candidates. Those students wearing yellow stoles are members of the Green Bay West High School National Honor Society with the yellow printing. Students wearing a medallion with yellow and blue lanyard have successfully completed 2 years of AVID, our Advanced via Individual Determination course of studies. These students are also the students wearing gold cords have earned or maintained grades point average of 3.0 or higher. And the students wearing the red, white, and blue cords have completed 100 or more hours of community service. At this time, will the graduating members of the class of 2018 please come forth by row to receive your diplomas.
Kayla?
Haley, Sierra, what you
Yeah.
You want to do this? Cabal Yang.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's for the.
Go you then first.
You go first. You gonna come on?
Austin B. Shrimp. Haley Sierra Wotruba.
Cabal Yang.
Danielle Sarah Lefko.
Cole Wallace Goundrel.
Kylie Marie Hain.
Andrew Jessen.
Zachary Scott Knorr.
Ryan Rolls.
Madeline Catalina Stever.
Mackenzie Marie Allen. Oh no, wait, this is Nevada.
Nevada Steno.
Mackenzie Marie Allen.
Anthony Arriaga.
Alexis Anderson.
Anthony Arriaga.
Yeah. Ayala, yeah.
Joseph Ayala.
Dariah James Barch.
Martin Bathke.
Zachariah Benoit.
Dakota Doxtator Hill.
Imari Lachey Briggs.
Nicholas Brooks.
Itzel Aranda.
Mary Brown.
Amanda Ray Bruning.
Yeah.
Boston Brady Burr.
Zane Carter.
So Manuel
Isaias
Castro
Castro
Bonillo.
Bonilla.
Bonilla. What am I saying? Isaias or Isaias?
Isaias.
All right, go. Manuel Sayas Castro Bonilla.
Cassandra Cooper. Luis Pablo Cortez.
Mackenzie A. Kramer.
Antonio Coyer Trejo.
Calvin Joseph DeGrave.
Bryce Tyler Delaney.
Yep.
Jack Gregory Delsart.
Jared Robert Delvo.
You can do my middle name, Dane Dare Dix.
Isabella Dickinson.
Dane Dare Dix.
Stanley Dodson.
Jaden Dodderer.
Anna Alicia Arizmendi.
Alexis LaFleur.
Tawante Doyle.
Colton Dockstader.
Tawante Doyle.
Yes, sir.
Justin Kirk.
Brandon Lee Dudley.
Brandon Lee Dudley.
Lucas Dugree.
Francisco Elvire.
Courtney Ann Fallish.
Maya Fisher.
Cole H. Geldmeyer.
Just Geldmeyer. Cole Geld.
Cole Geldmeyer.
Spell the last name with an S. Gretz.
T-S. Yeah.
Todd Vic Jonathan Gretz.
Thank you.
Brianna Amalia Guzman.
LJ Han.
Lauren Elizabeth Heimerman.
J. Quill Hanks.
Lauren Elizabeth Heimerman.
Luis Herrera.
McKenna Hinkfuss.
Haley Madison Davis. Haley Madison Davis.
Delilah Floyd.
Jacob Folk.
Summer Randall.
Ethan Hylock.
Selena Maxine Jackson.
Tyrese Jackson.
Maya J. Jetterjohn.
Nicholas J. Jerezek.
Louis Caldas.
Cheyenne Knutson.
John Jacob Cohn.
Alex Kornowski.
Serena Lee.
Leiden. Yeah.
Suriswong Lee.
Omar Leon.
Nathaniel L. Leiden.
Yeah. Leon.
Omar Leon.
Selena Model.
Alexander Freyre.
Dontrell Ford.
Alexander Frey.
Sierra Pearl Kelly.
Damon King.
Please say the last name right. They always put an R.
Elizabeth Rose King.
Alibis. Yeah, Angel Alibis.
Angel Alaves.
Angel Martinez Roblero.
Cheyenne Martinez Hernandez.
Angel Martinez Roblero.
Faye Arlene McDonough.
Gianni McKinney.
Alejandro Mendoza.
Khalid Maman.
Yulisa Morales.
Fuenchi Moore.
Brandy Malin Nava Flores.
Aaron Nelson.
Brandon Netikoven.
Tyler Christian Offield.
Eliza Matthew Oliveras.
Cade David Olson.
Wyatt Michael.
Fatima Meza.
Wyatt Michael.
Ashley Minor.
Sahara Meyer.
Ashley Miner.
Michael Miles.
Mackenzie May Osmond.
Brandon Michael Miles.
Mackenzie May Osmond.
Go. Kimberly Ann Pomonicott.
Robert Bruce Pamprin.
Cole Roberts.
Caleb Marquise Robertson.
Isaiah Joseph Rodriguez.
Jonathan Size Pabon.
Leilana Y. Sanchez.
Jeremiah David Eugene Sass.
Broderick N. Slack.
Logan Saha.
Siam Song, no B. Just
Siam Song.
Jessica Perez.
Jacob Patrick Rabideau.
Carlos Perez Martinez.
Jacob Patrick Rabideau.
Nicholas Hoosier.
Cynthia Rapidas.
Douglas Rivera.
Crystal Rivera Nazario.
Yeah. Just say Tristan Stanislavski. Don't put Mark in there.
Damian E. Spruer.
Yeah, just Tristan Stanislavski.
Tristan Stanislawski.
Luis Villa Lozano.
Maya Yvette Torres.
Ashley Turner.
Hans Udendorfer.
Marissa Ella Van Boxtel.
Tevin Vandening.
Jason Vang.
John Vang.
Tania Vang.
Kylie Van Roy.
Zachary James Steno.
Natalie Vanessa Stevens.
Natasha Stevens.
Taylor Rosemary Stowe.
Okay. Yep. Streets, or like streets and put the ER at the end.
Jasmine Dominique Streeter.
Kimari Samansky.
Diana Santiago.
James Thorpe.
Junior Vu.
Natalie Marion Ward.
Schweib Tanil.
Chong Zhang.
Sita Zhang.
Wendy Zhang.
Pachi Yang.
Tong Yang.
Kaylee Renee Yates.
Yuki Zhang.
Ethan Zeichus.
Chu Hua.
Kalia Walker.
Tiana Wallstrom.
Kelly Jordan Whiting.
Emma Weetalk.
Chi Nu Zhang.
Grayson Ruiz.
You only have to pronounce the first part.
Yep.
Gail R. Liebrens.
Wahage. Riley Resulta.
Megan K. Toddsy.
Madison Grace Shunky.
Marie Hannah Smith.
Rebecca. It's just spelled weird.
Melanie Rebecca Shevchek.
Armani De La Garza.
Nathan Wilson.
Dadriana Wells.
Bailey Alger.
Peyton Allen Jr. Conco.
Juliet Zhang.
You know my name. Renee Fernandez.
Samuel Jacob Jose Strum.
Thank you.
Renee Fernandez.
All right, go. Dylan M. Pothier.
Jennifer K. Bishalia.
Mia Villa.
Brittany Moore.
When Hake said only do the first part, I think he meant just the first part of his first name, not just his first name. He wanted you to just say his first name. Because he doesn't want like the toady at the end. Alright, I think we sit down.
Congratulations, class of 2018. We did it. Before Ms. Jacobson returns to the podium for some final words, we want to take a moment to pay honor to those men and women in our audience this evening that through their service of our country make events like this one possible. Will our former, current, and future servicemen and women who are here with us this afternoon please stand to be recognized? In just a moment, Ms. Jacobson will be concluding this afternoon's ceremony with her final thoughts for the class of 2018 before our closing recessional. After the recessional, guests and family members will not be able to meet graduates on the main floor, but instead we ask that guests meet their graduates in the main hallway or outside this building. All West High School graduates, family, and friends must be out of this building by 5:30 to accommodate other graduations. Congratulations, and I wish you only the best, graduating class of 2018.
Okay. One final thing we have to do here, you all know, okay? Well, hold on. Graduates, you've done it. And before you rise, just you, a round of applause for all the people that got you here, all your parents, all your relatives, cousins, family, friends. Okay. Go ahead, everyone rise. Graduates, at this time, please move your tassel from the right side of your mortarboard to the left side. Graduates, relatives of graduates, and fellow Green Bay Area Public School community members, I present to you the Wildcats Green Bay West class of 2018.
was so stubborn. He was understanding.